Giants in the familiar blue. Fins home for the first time here in 2026, and it's Jalen Wright. The opening kickoff from his own 5. Wright gets a hole. And a good return out across the 35-yard line. Finally run out of bounds by Muasau. Rookies, half the team is on 1-year prove-it contracts. Here's Miller on 3rd down. Deep middle for Coleman. Broken up. Couple of Giants there, led by Newman in coverage. And the Dolphins will have to punt.
Got pretty good protection up front. And I think when Miller comes over, I think some of the coaches are going to say, hey, you might not want to throw in those double coverages that deep down the field.
So 3 and out to begin the game. First down, New York. Winston a throw. And that's complete. Slayton made the catch for the Giants on 1st down, a pickup of 6. Singletary, the former FAU Owl in the backfield, South Florida native. And he is pushed back right at the line. Big Keith Cooper, 4 tackles last week. Taft showing a little blitz at the safety position, and here he comes on the outside. They pick it up. Winston throws. That's complete. First down, Slayton. He's out near midfield and still on his feet. Finally, Chris Johnson, Jacob Rodriguez dragged him down. The veteran Slayton for 28 yards.
Yeah, Zane Anderson, he could have taken a better angle on that. Just got run by. Just kind of tried to get in there too tight.
He was there for 18 years. They run it to the outside, and that's a big gainer. Calvin Austin to the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Finally, Michael Taft dragged him down.
Yeah, the gaps, people are losing their gaps. Ajabo had an opportunity. They see like a little hole right there. Took a bad line.
On the sideline today, he was upstairs last week trying to figure out where he'd like to be for the games. Singletary met at the 11-yard line. Matthew Butler made the tackle. Now it's 3rd and 5 for the Jameis Winston and the Giants at the Dolphins' 11-yard line. Winston pressured, steps up, has some room, tucks it inside the 10, the 5, to the pylon. He got there, touchdown. The veteran Jameis Winston runs it in from 11 yards out.
Jacob Rodriguez trying to get him before the goal line.
Well, behind Jackson Dart, the veteran Jameis Winston at 32 years old, an effective opening drive. Giants start. And here he is getting the start today. Has time, goes deep for Coleman. He holds it in double coverage. Kevin Coleman Jr. His first NFL action. Makes a big play there.
Concentration, a lot of hands in front of him. Flags are on the field.
Yeah, it's interference.
It's going to be pass interference.
Decline that one. What a catch. Another one-hander was Bo. Jalen Wright back in at running back, but Miller's going to throw. Has some pressure, and down he goes. Jamison Travis.
There's really nowhere for him to go. He'll get rid of that ball a little quicker if he wants to get it out there. He's got a crosser out there, maybe.
So the loss is 4. Coleman back in the game over on the right side. Dolphins also have Edwards, Washington Jr. Handoff on 3rd down, and that ball is loose. Fumble. There's a Giant under the pile, and I believe New York's got it, and they do. So the Giants come up with the turnover on a 3rd down fumble. And it's 7-0 New York, and their offense coming back on the field here. And all these games, I mean, every team in the league's watching them. It's tape for everyone. Giants bring some pressure. Miller under pressure, and down he goes. The Giants got in there, and Zach Pickens led the charge. Andrew Meyer has to be helped up for the Giants. McFadden was there as well. He's the one that forced the fumble on the last drive.
It's a little bit what we saw from the joint practices where the defense
slings it out there to 2-2. Atwell incomplete. He had it at the 10, but couldn't hold on. Paulson Adebo in coverage. And Bradley Pinion will have to punt from under his own goalpost.
Yeah, sometimes you got to help your quarterback out. I mean, gets the ball out there, should be caught.
That's a good throw by Miller, sure.
Yeah. Hear the footsteps coming.
They don't want to see that. Dart not playing in the game today. It's Jameis Winston's show to start. Tracy again up the middle. Bounces outside. Inside the 20. And that's another first down for the Giants.
Them up, and then just the contain broke down. Gave him that lane outside.
So after the gain of 11, Tracy gets 12 on that run. At the Dolphins 10. Tracy fell down, fumble, ball is loose. The Dolphins jump on it. We'll wait for the official call, but Jackson Woodard is out of the pile for Miami.
So, you're not going to let that stuff stand for very long.
Yeah, that's right out of his hands, and a good effort there by Woodard. He was battling Tanner Connor to get to the loose football.
Good effort there.
Well, Woodard's always active. You know, he makes plays, had a good tackle earlier in the quarter. Each team with a fumble in the first quarter. Miller over the middle, incomplete. Deontay Banks broke it up. Kevin Coleman Jr. again. They're giving Kevin Coleman Jr. a lot of reps here. Getting a workout was the intended man.
Hey, Miller's putting the ball on target, quite a bit here. Just not getting much help from his wide receivers.
Brewer and Jordan Brooks that got contract extensions. The Dolphins want to reward those types of players and people. Winston on third down in trouble. Fires towards the end zone for Beckham. It's broken up and incomplete. Marco Wilson was there.
Between now and the time the first game starts, a lot of movement on this football team.
Zavada helping his cause, trying to win the kicking battle. The rookie out of Michigan with a 43-yarder. But the D's able to get the stop. Now Jalen Reagor, the wide receiver, gets an opportunity on a kick return. And here he comes to the near side across the 20. Flags come in from the backside as he's run out of bounds.
It's tough on those blocks because you don't know where the running backs go or the.
Send Austin in motion. Winston's going to throw. Pressure. Finds a man, though. Inside Dolphin territory. It's Slayton taken down by Marco Wilson to the Miami 41 and a first down. Pickup of 19 yards.
Easy throw, catch, good route. Soft coverage. You got Marshall back there, and so or Washington, back there, and you're starting to see something there. But there's going to be holes in this team that they're going to have to fill.
Uh-oh, it's Odell Beckham Jr. He likes that.
Completely different product than what we've been seeing during the preseason. And there may be 8, 10, 12, 13 players that aren't here right now on this roster on opening day.
Yeah, that's possible. I mentioned, Riley and Dix, a couple linebackers that just got in. So Odell Beckham Jr. trying to make the roster. Shows well. Closing it on 5 minutes to go in the first half. 10-0 New York. Singletary bounces outside. 10-5. He finds the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. 13-yard run for the South Florida native, Devin Singletary.
Well, that's about the third or the fourth time where they, kind of dipped inside in the perimeter kind of.
Jalen Reagor, the veteran, had a couple of kickoff returns last week against Washington, averaged 22 yards apiece. Trying to resurrect his career and get a roster spot from inside his own 10. 30, 35. And good blocking and return for Reagor before taken down finally by Muasau. See, now you're getting everybody hungry. Everyone's trying to be healthy here in the booth, and you're getting everybody hungry as we approach halftime. 3rd and 6, Miller. Gonna run again, up the middle, across midfield. Cam Miller slides down at the 42-yard line. Pickup of 17 yards on the scramble.
See the hole, good awareness. Pretty good protection by the guys up front.
Pinion the holder. And Patterson, as mentioned, great last year. On the money there with plenty of distance from 53 yards out.
He started as the coffee guy, and then he got to just kind of walked his way up the ladder, which a lot of these guys have gotten here, like kind of like Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah,
right?
Miami Heat head coach. Yeah, he was the video coach back in the day. Relentless worker.
Coach you hard, and we're going to start winning football games. We're going to change the atmosphere and the culture in this team right here and right now, and so he's going to be tough on him all the way.
Completion and in the yards after the catch by Austin for the rookie. And he got it again. That is good to end the first half here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
And look, I would expect this week you may see 3, 4, 5 other guys moved out and just bring some of those guys that you think are have a better opportunity to make this team.
Well, big second half for those players in those roster battles. Tracy and Singletary, who carried the load in the first half, will be done. Cam Scattaboo did not play today. He played in the opener. And Willie Gay Jr. with a good tackle on Gray there. Loss of 2 on the play will bring up second down and 12.
Maxwell and trying.
You
They have no choice.
You think the Dolphins starters will play a bit? Look forward to that. There's the pressure, and Allen goes down. Coleman Lyles got there. Cam Rice recently signed, was around as well. So Coleman Lyles was a guy that was let go in camp and then brought back. Good effort earlier. So did linebacker, the rookie Trey Moore. Look out, Washington Jr. wrapped up at the goal line. That's Barnes again.
4th down.
So not a safety by about 6 or 8 inches.
Yeah, you got some of your third string offensive linemen in there, and that drive they had multiple problems.
Well, a punter cannot be any further back in the end zone than Bradley Pinion is right now. Sauls is perfect. And the Giants open it up at 23-3 here in the third quarter. Here's Gronowski on 3rd down. Snap goes by him, and he goes down. And the Dolphins will have to punt. So there's a look at Halfley. He talked to him yesterday. I said, hey, is there a game that VP of player personnel the last 4 years? His dad, Jerry, was Dolphins wide receiver coach in the early 2000s. That's a good catch and a big hit by Lewis Moore. Hodgins. There's roster spots to be had. That's for sure on this Dolphins team. Bankston trying to turn the corner. Nothing doing. Cam Riley, recently signed at linebacker, up to make the tackle.
The job will help make that play. He just forced his guy, drove him in the backfield, made the running back go around and let the tackle guy.
What do you say about how you guys have come together here during training camp in the preseason?
It's been great, man.
Well, the Giants' kicking battle continues. Both kickers have been perfect today. Taj Washington is back, getting an opportunity for a punt return. End over end. Washington waits at the 10. He lost it. Ball loose, and the Giants have it. A muff punt. Some good stuff on tape.
That's right. Yeah, you've seen that. I mean, Atwell himself didn't help himself any this afternoon with his play. Dropped a few balls. Dolphins. Coaches are going to keep players that are on the edge if they can trust them to at least catch that ball and secure it. But if you're, those little things like that, They're career killers.